The BumbleKast is for entertainment purposes only. The host's comments and opinions, and those of their guests, are wholly their own and do not represent that of any other entity. Content is provided as is, with no guarantees of accuracy or timeliness. Unauthorized redistribution or editing of the BumbleKast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited.
It's a BumbleKast Mini, sponsored by Sequoia.
And Sequoia has generously asked us to answer 10 standard questions from the standard queue. So we're going to do that.
Because Sequoia is good people.
Yes, indeed. First question is from Sonic's Alt. We cut to Moron Mountain. Swackhammer wants to get the Looney Tunes, as per usual, but instead of the Monstars playing a game of basketball, it's the Deadly Sticks. How does it play out?
Exactly the same
I was going to say it would be identical. Like the Monstars even look like the Deadly Six.
I mean, they're just wearing jerseys, and you've got
Zavok
giving this condescending glare. You've heard of the Dream Team? Well, we're the Scream Team.
Yes.
With zero irony whatsoever.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not even the lazy answer. That's legit. That's what it would be.
Yeah. It would be fantastic is what it would be. I'd rather play that game than Sonic Lost World, I tell you what. Here's one from Sunblister16. Starline's Isekai adventures bring him to the world of the Mario movie. How does he get on with Movie Bowser? Does he get on with Movie Bowser? Or is he immediately murdered and sent on his way?
He gets along throughout most of the film because he's under the impression that this is a brilliant political takeover. This is a full-on invasion with a massive army and a wonderfully themed flying island. This is everything he dreamed of until they get to the wedding and he realizes it's just because he's simping for Peach.
Well, yeah.
Everything has been for just his unrequited love. And he's just looking over at Cam going, it was this. All of this effort. The Power Star. Everything for this.
Yeah, what? Would you think that it was like he was making it up? His Bowser's...
It was world conquest. We were conquering nations, grabbing power, threatening people, putting them in cages for a wedding.
I know you hate a wedding, Starline. What's wrong with you? It's just beautiful.
And then he tries to take things over from behind the scenes, and that's when he just happens to get hit by that giant bullet bill on the way out.
Yeah.
And the Isekai adventures continue.
Saving Throws has a question. If there was a board game based on the BumbleKast, what would you call it?
BumbleKast, the board game? Very clear branding.
I mean, maybe it could be called something else. I don't know what.
You could make it a fun trivia game, maybe.
BumbleKast? It's a Bumble party. Could be the Bumble board game. I don't know.
Have to answer. It'd be. I guess I'm imagining Trivial Pursuit. Constantly getting dinged and told your questions accepted or rejected by an unseen shadowy figure. Someone takes deep personal offense to your opinion. Go to jail. Go directly to jail.
Yes. Someone clips your show and posts it on Twitter. Go back 20 spaces. Or draw 25.
Your user base is actually full of phenomenally supportive and wonderful people. You win. I didn't even roll a die yet. Okay.
It's true. It's true, though. It's real, though. It's a little too real.
Ian loses his voice for the 47th time. Don't speak for the rest of the game. You said something funny. You now must giggle like Kyle for the rest of the game.
For the rest of your life. All right. George Dude has a question. If there was a Boom Maria, how would she have died? My bets are on her having slipped on a banana peel while running from the gun soldiers.
See, gun soldiers I feel like is too violent.
It feels like there wouldn't be gun soldiers in Boom, but who knows? I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking something like she put a potato in the microwave and that blew up the entire arc.
Maybe they're gum soldiers.
Or even better, she's not dead. It's just Shadow's own self-serious backstory.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's why I'm so driven. I lost the only person I ever loved. Shadow, I'm right here. Even now I can hear her voice. Shadow, really, you need to get over this. I must be alone always. Could you just help him, please? I'm not getting through.
It's a surfer voice thing. I want the surfer Shadow thing, though.
Oh, right.
That's
right.
what it really would have been. Boom Maria would have been Shadow's surfboard. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, both options are good.
Yeah, technically, yes.
Or, combine the two. I named my board after Maria, who's totally was like lost a government conspiracy man. I'm right here, Shadow.
Yes. Here's a question from QC Dev. Are you staying hydrated?
Yes, actually. I've made a concentrated effort over the recent years. How much does this bottle hold? All right, so I'm going through about at least 48 ounces a day.
Oh, nice. Good job.
How about you, Kyle?
I do my best. I do have water with me right now, so I keep my fluids fluiding. So, yes. And this is also your reminder to drink water right now if you have not. Do it right now. Do it.
Not a pop, not a juice, not a smoothie, water.
Yes.
Good old dihydrogen monoxide.
Yes. Yum, yum. Dove has a question. So what happens if Cream decides she's the power character now? Who will stop her? Who even could? Are we all doomed?
No, everyone just bends over backwards to make sure that stays. She goes to hit a badnik that's above her weight class, and Big just kind of pushes it over. She goes in to take down Eggman's power-centric defense. Omega blows it up and gives her the kill count. Good job. You totally did it. I'm surprised that doesn't hurt you. It is agony.
Yes.
No, everyone's very supportive as she gets through this phase and remembers, well, she doesn't really like fighting, and being a power character means you're all about fighting. So, no, she's going to go back to flying so she can be more supportive of her friends. Plus, she's cribbing on Cheese's style, because Cheese is clearly the power part of that company.
Cheese is the fighter, yeah. Yeah, what the heck, man? Yes. Cramping my stees. Cramping Cheese's stees. Cheese stees. Way Family has a question. When shortened Mr. Tinker's name is Mr. T. So, Ian, what would Mr. T as Belle's new dad be like?
He pity the fool who don't understand that she's made out of wood. See all these gold chains? He made them himself.
Yes.
I was going to trade in that mustache for a mohawk. That was an atrocious Mr.
It
T
was bad.
Sorry.
It was terrible, but that's what made it funny. Thank you. And being told you sounded like Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you did. Less like Mr. T and more like Foghorn Leghorn.
Which is really much more in my lane. So, yeah.
I pity the fool who has to impersonate Mr. T unprepared. I say, bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
All right, now you're just going crazy.
Polaris has a question. It's time for Sonic and Surge to throw down. But for the most expensive prize in Chuck E. Cheese, will they even manage to win it? And what would Tails and Kit be doing?
Sonic and Surge would be competing in every single game at super speed.
Yes.
Kit would be trying to rig the machine to pump out more tickets for Surge, and Tails would be doing counter hacking the entire time, which ends up into an actual fist fight between the two of them. It is a battle to the death, while Sonic and Surge don't even realize it's going on. They're playing skee ball.
Of course. Good. Are they the balls in this instance, though? Are they, spin dashing down the lanes?
Once things get heated enough, I can't discount that idea.
Yeah, no, I figured that would probably end up happening, yeah. And here's one from JR Unbound. Am I canon in Sonic?
The only person who can answer that, JR, is you.
It's true.
Look deep, deep down into your heart of hearts, your soul of souls. Stare directly into your own eyes in the mirror and say, Bloody Mary, bloody... No, I mean, ask yourself, am I canon to Sonic? And when your reflection answers, run screaming from the room.
Yes. And then truly, you will have sold your soul to Sega. Samuth Star has a question, and it's our last one for this mini. How successful would Big the Cat be at fishing with a PH?
Well, it's not really necessary because everybody loves Big.
Yeah, I know. You could. People just give him money.
He doesn't need to trick anyone. He's just like, hi. And you're like, I will do anything for you.
Yeah.
You look down into your heart of hearts, your soul of souls, and you stare at your reflection in the mirror and say, I love Big. And then he appears behind you in the glass and says, I love you too, little buddy. And you look back and he's not physically there, but you feel him there deep down in your heart of heart and soul of souls.
This must be how Sonic feels because he saw Big in the digital world in Frontiers.
Can you argue against it?
No.
Yes, you can. Should you? No.
No. I can't argue against it personally, but someone will try. You know how these things go.
Well, then do so in the comments below and, drive the algorithm for it.
Thank you. Please do that. I think we're done here.
Oh, we are very done. Thank you to Sequoia for sponsoring this BumbleKast Mini and being so generous with the standard Q&A. If you want a BumbleKast Mini of your own, or if you want to sponsor other people's standard questions, head over to patreon.com/BumbleKast, Ko-fi.com/BumbleKast. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Take care, everybody.